I like to watch the aquarium channel, just wait for a shark to swim by. And so far, it hasn't happened. So why are we talking about sharks? Because we're going to talk about vaccines. You think that's a stretch, right? All right. We're going to start at the beginning. Well, we'll go back to 1926, when one of the first vaccines ever introduced was put on the market, and this was the diphtheria vaccine. And it was an interesting observation made about this back in the 1920s. And that is that when the tests were done on animals, mice, rats, guinea pigs, etc., whenever they vaccinated the animal and there was a local inflammation, then the vaccine seemed to work better. Somehow that local inflammation attracted white blood cells to the site, and that triggered the immune response. Well, this introduced an idea. The idea of adding something to the vaccine to trigger a local response, and that this would invigorate the whole immune system. And these chemicals were called adjuvants, and that comes from the Latin meaning to help, because they help. The very first one that was tried was system of salts of aluminum. And many vaccines today still do contain aluminum because it makes the vaccine work better. However, it didn't work so well for the vaccines against coronaviruses. So they looked for other possible adjuvants. And they found them. Where? Squalene. And there have been books written about squalene. What is squalene? Squalene is found in high concentrations in the liver of sharks, but it's also found in the human body. It's one of the metabolic products that is used in the body to make cholesterol. It's used to make many of the hormones, sex hormones, etc. So it's an essential biochemical. But when you add it to a vaccine, it just makes the vaccine work better, which means that you need less active ingredient in the vaccine so that you can produce more vaccines. And of course, that is something that everyone is talking about now. There's a concern that has been raised about hunting sharks in order to extract the squalene from their livers, and this is causing concern among environmentalists. The pharmaceutical companies respond saying that they don't go out hunting sharks for their squalene. They just use the livers from sharks that are already being caught, because sharks are a big source of food. In the UK, if you go to buy fish and chips, what you're getting is shark. So although the environmentalists say that there are about 500,000 new sharks that will have to be harvested or killed in order to meet the demand for the vaccine, that doesn't hold up to scrutiny. In any case, producing these vaccines, of course, is extremely important. And even if some sharks had to be sacrificed for that, it would be worth it for the human advantage. But it looks like no extra sharks are going to be sacrificed. But there is an issue with something else. And that is shark fin soup, thought to be a miracle healer. It's good for everything. It prevents aging. It keeps you healthy. Doesn't keep the sharks healthy, because what people do is they go out hunting for sharks just for their fins. And they have an electric device, like an electric knife. They slice off the fin of the shark, and then they throw the animal back in the water. It can't swim without the fin. It very soon dies, and it becomes prey to predators. So this is something that should be addressed. And in many countries around the world, shark fin soup has been banned. And chemistry may come to the rescue here, because now, believe it or not, they're making fake shark fins out of the root of the konjac plant. So sharks may have something to thank, and that's the konjac root. And of course, the work of chemists who are making these fake shark fins. In any case, I will still keep looking for the shark on the aquarium channel. I'd rather see it there than encounter it while swimming in the ocean.